Hello everyone, welcome back to G&J Exploring. In today's video we leave Bolivia and finally arrive in Chile, visiting the town of San Pedro de Atacama. In the town we take some time to enjoy being back in civilization and go out for a very nice meal before heading to a nearby observatory to have a look at the stars. The following day we head to the Valley of the Moon nearby to have a look at some of the amazing scenery, do some flights with the drone looking back towards the Andes, and have a very nice dinner by a magic bus before seeing the sunset. We found that San Pedro de Atacama was a very good opportunity to have a rest. While there is not too much to do, it was nice to be back in civilization, and we had a good time chilling out in the hotel and going to drinks in the nearby establishments. Anyway, thank you for watching and we hope you enjoy this video. We are now down off the Andes Mountains and firmly in Chile, and we are in the town of San Pedro de Atacama. Very nice little town by the looks of it, and we're just going out for a spot of dinner now. And later on today we're going to be doing some night sky viewing with some telescopes. Proper looking around is going to be tomorrow, so we'll get back to you tomorrow. So it's now just past midnight and we're in the observatory's sort of snack area, and we've had some stargazing. We've seen Alpha Centauri, we've seen some other stars, and we've had some photographs taken. All in all, very good. Costs about $30 to come here, $35, and if you're in the area, well worth doing. It's a new day here in San Pedro de Atacama, and after our nighttime stargazing, we've got up quite late today and we're heading out for breakfast. But just wandering down the street, we have a view we didn't have yesterday, which is the snow-capped Andes Mountains in the distance, looking incredibly impressive. There's not too much to do in the town, but it is very touristy, which is nice because it means there's nice restaurants and so on. Later on today we're going to be going to another moon valley, similar to what we saw in Bolivia, I think. But for now, we're just heading around the town and seeing what we find. After some adventures in the post office, which took an awfully long time to get 2 stamps for the UK, we are now in the main plaza of San Pedro, and this is a fairly small town, so we're really not very far from anywhere at this point. But we have a church over here, San Pedro Church, and we're going to go have a quick look inside because apparently that is what we should do here. And then later on we're going to be doing some souvenir hunting and seeing what cheap knickknacks we can find. So we are now off the bus and we are in the Salt Mountains, with the salt forming this sort of white crust on the rocks you can see around me. And we've got this wonderful view up into the Andes. The large mountain you can see in front of me is the same one we saw at the Laguna Verde yesterday, up on the Bolivian side of the border, and it's roughly where the border post is to get from Bolivia to Chile. Anyway, very nice to see, very good views. Might see if I've got the opportunity to put the drone up now and have a look around. We are now on another stop on our tour of the Valley of the Moon, and we have spectacular views all around. So we're on sort of a ridge here, and over to the side we have the mountains of the Andes, and over there are some of the largest telescopes in the world, both radio and optical. And spinning back round we have a wonderful view of the valley all around. So we are now at the Magic Bus Valley. So named because there is a bit of a buzz here, because the people in San Pedro de Atacama couldn't have parties in the town. There's no club, so they came out here for clubbing, and this is the bar. Anyway, it would have been pretty epic to be here in the past, I'm sure, with the wonderful scenery all around. Now, we've been seeing that the tour guide's putting up a table with some what looks like pisco sours on it, so we'll have to go grab some of them shortly. So we are now on our way back to San Pedro de Atacama, but we've got this final view of the sun setting over the Moon Valley. And if I spin around, try not to fall off a big cliff in front of me, you've got the valley all around, and then looking back across San Pedro towards the mountains of the Andes in the distance. All in all, I'd definitely say a visit to the Moon Valley is worthwhile. It was included in our G Adventures trip, but I believe it's relatively cheap otherwise. I think you need to go in the afternoon so the sun's not in your eyes when you're looking at the view, but as long as you bear that in mind, it's very, very good and well worth doing. We're now going to be heading back to the town, going out for dinner, and then tomorrow we are flying to Santiago to see the Chilean capital.